Welcome everybody to another night of CSC CS:GO. That's a lot of C's in the same thing. My name is Mechatronic. I am here with Fuffy. You might have forgotten that we existed, but we're back.
Might have.
We're back.
We're back. We are the power duo is back
We're back for
from
Major.
major finals last season. We're
We're
going through major this season too. Even if
we're
it's not the same kind of major, I'm still excited for this one. I'm excited to actually get to jump into these games, though it looks like there's a little bit of an issue right now.
There's actually a couple bits of an issue. First of all, the lower third says that this is the Hitmen versus the Anemones, um, which I think we should just embrace and call them the Hitmeme. I just broke Fuffy.
I've been
So
broken.
The Hitmen versus the Anemones tonight. The secondary problem is Deluxe's internet seems to have gone out, I believe, due to weather issues, in the Pacific Northwest. I,
Classic Pacific Northwest.
yeah,
Lots
really.
of rain.
I
Usually
believe
it's
that
not a
they're,
problem though.
yeah, I believe they're working on finding a substitute. From what Shade just said in my ear, it sounds like we might have minor, champion Chutang in the server, but I can neither confirm nor deny such a thing.
I We have no idea who we'll get, but I think they're looking at someone else, but we have no idea
Yeah.
who it is. But
So
at the same time,
basically,
this is like their star player. Okay, normally, if I were the Hitmem, I would be terrified of any pistol round when we're on the T side. Because Deluxe has count it, two of the three pistols, he got 4Ks with a USP.
that's dumb. Um, okay.
And now Deluxe is the one that's out. So they've that's a free round or two that they've gotten added back on for those CT sided pistols.
All right, let's talk about what's going to happen here. So if Deluxe doesn't show up, what are your two players to watch in this series, regardless of map? Like I want one from each team. If Deluxe doesn't show up, I understand that maybe we want Deluxe if he shows
I
up, but
I think I'm gonna give you my obvious ones to watch first, which are A Bear, just highest rated player on the Hitman, I think second highest rated overall in the regular season.
mm,
Only one past him was Insane, who just put up such big numbers, there's no way to really surmount that. And then
would
on
you
the
say
other
those
side,
numbers were?
Failology.
Would you say those numbers were insane?
I would, but that joke is
Let's get this
overdone
out.
because I've used it way too many times on broadcast. All right, bye. Anyways, now you will be eating just Fuffy on the cast. On the other side, Failology really was more consistently good than Deluxe. Even though Deluxe had all the highlight moments, Failology was the one that put up the big numbers, put up the insane numbers to actually defeat Insane. And so looking at that just from straight who do I expect to perform? It's those two. That being said, I think it's really going to be Mikey Z and Amaral
How did I
who are
know?
two to look out for.
I'm really happy you said that because I was going to talk about Mike Z and Rishu,
Cause
aka Amaryl, aka
they're the
whatever his
two
name
that
is
are
to start the week.
we expect them to do pretty good, but if one of them does great, I think that team does great. And I
I
think
agree.
maybe Amaral really needs to do good if they're missing Deluxe.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with substitution there and whatever happens to come through. Um, let's talk about maps for a minute. We have map bans. They are all on the bottom of the screen. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know who this Hitman team that picked Mirage is, but
Yeah, I only know Hitmem.
I
Sorry.
only know Hitman. So the Anemones have picked up a nuke. They'll start up
Surprising.
the side. Yeah, it's
They
really weird to see.
expected an Inferno pick.
Did they really?
That's what Hitmen expected because that's what was picked in the previous best of three.
Okay. It's interesting
So
to see
Nuke
it.
is a curveball.
Nuke is a very technical map. We've you and I have seen a bunch of Nuke, right?
Hmm.
And it's one of those maps that lives or dies by the utility. Knowing the wall of smoke outside, knowing the flashbangs and the mollies into the A site, you can live and die based on that, and more so on Nuke than any other map. And the verticality of Nuke makes it very difficult to play on if you're not a well trained team on the map. You can't
Hmm.
pug on Nuke, right? You can pug on Mirage.
No.
You can kind of pug on Inferno. You can get by with it, right? You can't pug on Nuke.
You can't pug on it, but at the same time, You also, I don't think that existing team play is going to be as important if they haven't practiced Nuke. I think
Okay.
that overall, the better team cohesively can be
Mhm.
beaten by a worse team on a map like Nuke if that team just knows Nuke a little
Mhm.
bit more. And that's maybe where the Anemones have the upper hand. But at the same time, even though the Anemones work great together, I know like Mikey is an experienced player on Nuke, understands it, and
Oh my! I
just
have the player.
ooh, we have their player.
Legendary free agent Croco Gaming is in.
They're getting Croco? No way. I mean,
You can
Croco's
check
the best
transaction
sub in
announcements.
minor. The best sub in minor.
Like statistically, the best summon miner.
Yeah, now he gets to try at major, and we'll see what happens.
This could go one of two ways. Um,
Croco pop
Mirage
off.
is. I want to go back to maps. I know we've like
Mm-hmm.
veered off like 7 times. Mirage is a normal map. Very excited to see Mirage because it's a
Mirage
very
is where I think Hitmen just run execs on him.
yeah. That's gonna come down to like whoever is the better IGL and whoever can basically turn early round engagements and early round advantages into actual rounds. You can get a lot of early picks on Mirage, and what to do with that will set the tone for the rest of the map.
Yeah, I would. In Mirage, what I would really expect to come through is just the individuals of the Anemones to get bullied. Because there's not really a weak link on the Hitmen.
Mhm.
Zyra is a player that I think can get overwhelmed when they're solo holding a site,
Mhm.
but they're still good for a kill,
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah.
Like I'm used to thinking of Zyra in terms of elite, where Zyra can really get overwhelmed, but in major, Zyra should be good to hold a site down.
Yeah.
Stumpy is another player that just consistently like is good enough to be that like player that's often hard entry for the Hitmen, and so I expect to see them doing well on this defense. And Cybernetics as an addition for who they were replacing, it's just a straight upgrade to get Cybernetics. And then of course Aber and Mikey, I don't expect to be dropping off at all on this, so I don't think there's a weak link. Whereas over on the Anemones, no
Yeah, when
offense, but
enemies.
Croco, Euphoria, and Dre are gonna have to play out of their minds.
Yeah.
Dre only really had one good map that we got to witness, and that was the final one of Dust 2. And even
Mhm.
then, that was just like they were middle of the scoreboard. It was just a good map because they were playing against Insane and they won a couple of those duels that really
Yeah.
shifted the tides.
Yeah.
Euphoria had a couple impact rounds as well, but just consistently not finding kills. And Croco being a sub as well. Like, if that firepower doesn't show up, I think Hitman just can win on that regard flat out.
So we have more information.
Ooh.
They are having trouble getting Croco into the game right now. Uh, Night Fury is on it. We will be getting Croco into the
Course.
game
Thank you, Night Fury.
soon. TM.
Can I get Croco Gaming into the game? Ing?
Yeah. So Fuffy. We have an important topic to discuss as we do every time we have a technical pause. Dinner.
I had a sad dinner. I had a really sad dinner.
I'd like to say that every word I say, my face gets greener, and I'm not sure why, but it's really funny.
Oh, it fixed itself.
It picks this up. Okay, good.
I just had a sad dinner. Some pork chops, mashed potatoes that was like bland, and broccoli. Like, I would have had the tacos, but the line was massive, so the pork chops it was, and they were mediocre.
You know what that sounds like? Campus dining. Because it probably was campus dining, if I had to
I
guess.
would have made pasta, but I think I'd just be eating way too much pasta overall.
That's understandable. I made some 3 cheese ravioli with black pepper
Ooh,
tonight, with some Oktoberfest bratwurst and
yeah,
some
that's good.
broccoli, and I had an beer before. And if
Okay.
game one goes very poorly, we might have a Logan seen here drinking photo similar to the Spence seen here drinking photo.
Amazing. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where my food goes. Your camera is continuing to have a fun time.
It looks fine, and it looks fine on the other screen. It looks fine in the camera. It's just
Oh no, what
Death.
is is it your internet that's not liking you? Is it the bit rate that's just
I
crunching
don't
it?
know.
Cause like my
Yeah,
camera, I'm
it's
just on the
fine.
basic webcam right now. I'm not on the like expensive DSLR because I don't have a dummy battery to keep it powered.
Hold up.
And
We're
so
fixing
it's a
this.
lot. What just happened? Why are you so
Fixing this.
tall? Oh, you're back?
We fixed it. Maybe
We fixed it, maybe. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna take that as 100%. But you know what? It is not fixed. We
the
don't
server
have
game
that
yet.
fifth
So
person in the server.
yeah.
Not yet.
I
But
mean,
we're
it's the
getting
first.
closer.
Yeah.
And
I'm,
overpass is the decider.
I'm
And on
really excited to see
overpass,
the first showing of the Hitmen tonight.
that's true.
It's the first game in CSC.
You know, they they've gotten a couple players from this other less known team called the Hitmen.
Yeah.
Um we're going insane.
Yep.
We're going I'm gonna make another insane pun. We're going insane.
Uh, I like Overpass. Overpass is fun. That's all I
It's
have to say about Overpass until we get
I
at least one
I
map under
saw
our
I
belts.
saw the Anemones win it out against the Eruption. That was the start to that comeback, and I enjoyed what I saw of them. That being said, the Eruption weren't putting up much of a fight. Insane was doing decent. Everybody else was struggling. And
Insane was doing decent.
okay, Insane was doing insane, man. No, yeah, Insane was doing good. They just had a stronger default though. They just took map control on their T side, slowly cleared out bathrooms. Maybe if there's some other players there to help, like if Abear, Mikey, Cyber, Zyra can all show up, Stumpy can be that strong role player we know they are. I think Hitmen have got that too if it goes to all three maps. So Nuke really has to go the way of the Anemones, or the Hitmen have to choke. Which I'm not saying Mikey won't choke. You know,
But you're
I
not
know him
saying
pretty well.
he won't choke.
Yeah, he could choke.
He could. Choking is a thing that could happen.
It is a thing that could happen. That being said, he's been putting a lot of work into Counter Strike
He wants
and
to make
been
sure he doesn't choke. Is what you're telling
yeah.
me? Okay.
So I expect a strong enough performance from Mikey Z, from
You
Mikular Z. I had to get one of those in there.
Mikular Z, Mikular
Mm-hmm.
Z.
Yep, Mikular Z. Oh, Mikey Z, yes. Heard very good things about him. About him.
Somehow we've lost a player on the Hitmem.
We've lost Zyra. Zyra's done with
We've
this. They're
lost
just gonna
Zyra.
play 4v4. They're just kicking Zyra from the team. They're playing 4v4.
Zyra is still in the call.
Okay, I think Zyra's just DCing for something. Maybe putting on some new stickers that they just opened from the signature capsules on their guns.
Yep.
Uh
Okay, it looks like the message has gone through that Krakow Gaming should be good to join.
oh, exciting. I
We're
feel that I think while we were on the topic of Zyra, I just wanted to bring up I think Zyra could be the one weak link of this team. Because I don't know if Zyra really plays cohesively with the team enough. And I think if Zyra's caught off, and I'm not going to say tilts, like I did sort of talk about Z tilting being a win factor for the Anemones, but Zyra just collapsing. Zyra not finding any of that confidence, not really just feeling comfortable. And that could leave a
oh,
weakness in an opening because
there's
I feel
10
like the
people in the
rest of the
server.
team is set.
There are
There
10
are.
people in the server.
Is it gonna happen?
Oh
It
my god, I think we're starting the game.
I think they're gonna knife. I
I
think
think
knife
this
round is
could happen.
actually happening for the major semifinals. Obviously, the knife round doesn't matter because they've already
No, they
picked
picked
sides.
sides.
Hitmen
Yeah.
starting on CT, which will help them because they just get to sit back while the Anemones with a sub have to come at
Oh,
them.
this is an intense knife round, even though it doesn't matter at all.
This is an intense knife round. I can see your eyes are glued to the
This is,
screen.
oh yeah, extremely so.
So hyped
Uh,
from this one.
this is extremely hype knife round. Uh, yeah.
All right. Well, I think knife round will conclude here, and Then we'll
Oh, we're
actually
going.
get into pistol. I'm excited. This, I think, could be the pseudo finals.
You think this could be the
Given that
pseudo
the
finals?
Anemones upset who many considered the favorite to win it all, and the Hitmen are the best performing team in the regular season, this could be the pseudo finals. That being said, you know, if you go over and look at the B stream, you can see that semifinal, whatever team wins there, if they have a strong showing, maybe they could bring some fight to them in the finals.
It's possible.
Well, either way, we actually get to start this one. We actually get to see Hitmen versus Anemones, and I am excited. Starting out just with a bit of a slower one. Euphoria probes outside, 3 of them hold in lobby, and there's 1 player AFK who's finally rejoined. Mikey, aggression. Oh, Mikey! He's looking to do his deluxe impression and get a multi-kill on the pistol. 2 already in his hands. He just waits. Croco peeks in, feeds it. You know he's calling for the ace here. You know he wants this. As he pushes forward, there we have it. 5 kills for Mikey Z. Starts things out with a bang, getting that pistol ace. All of those USP headshots as clean as you like it, and Hitmen to an early advantage on the first map.
Yeah, you said that Mikey's got to show up in order for this to get going. That's a good start.
That's a damn good start. Mikey has some crazy first bullet accuracy. I think he can be a little bit inconsistent with it, but he's gotten way more consistent over this season. And that just shows right there. He just hits him, he just shoots him in the head. He's confident, keeps pushing forward, and no one can respond back. The only person on the Anemones really who had that pistol aim is Deluxe, who, rest in peace,
Are we?
from this
we're in a
internet.
pause. I assume this is a tech pause.
This.
Yes, it is a mic not working from the quick console I saw.
Oh no. Well, I think there was another mic that was working. He was working hard with the USP.
That was good. That was a good segue.
A good segue into a pistol round ace round 1. Like,
we get it.
Even if this is a Hitman stomp, that'd still be kind of hype.
It's a good
to
way to
see
start.
more plays like that.
Good way to start. It's a good little ego boost right there. Looks like the match is starting back up though.
Okay, we're gonna get into things. Full Glocks, yeah. HE is smoke. I'm going to assume that they vent dive here.
I'd assume that's probably correct.
Blow up the door, drop a smoke, run straight out.
Yeah. Vent dive would make the most sense to me. There's
the door. Kaboom! It's up. Where's the smoke? Oh, instead, they're just running out hut straight into the fire. Stumpy cleaning them up.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that
2 aces.
Wait,
That's
no.
2 aces.
I was just chill casting this as it's an eco round, right? They're running out into a crossfire. Each player's gonna get a couple No. Another ace.
Another ace. Stumpy and Mikey. Only people in the game with kills. Only people on the team with kills. And they both have aces.
In 2 rounds, those 2 players have more kills than the Hitmen have hands. Oh boy. That fun fact brought to you by the CSC Wiki. Hit up Legend in the Discord.
What is this?
Making all the. Is that a
These are minor nades.
This guy's a minor player and he's throwing like 40 chest nades, bro. Alright, pushing up close. Stumpy already tagged down by Croco. He's forced back. A-Bear, on the other hand, has gotten tucked in. Ooh. And immediately tucked into bed. Good night.
Well done from Croco. Looking to get downstairs now.
Croco's looking to... He's trying to prove, you know, he's more than just a minor player.
This smoke's going to stop him out for a second. Good flash. Somebody's going to look away, but very good of them to not push through that, even though Croco gets taken out from that errant nade.
Yeah, there's 3 players waiting for this.
Yeah, but they can
2, or no, still 3.
Look at Euphoria. He's got so much information now. They can just exec
everyone. Yeah. They'd all headed over, but Cybernetics and Mikey each getting a kill. Cyber a second one. He's come up these vents just in time to save the Hitman on that one. First gun round also goes their way. Not an ace, but I don't think we really expect that, despite
Did
how
you
the first
expect an
round had
ace?
gone. Alright. 3-0. Hitmen are up. Anemones. They want to fight back early. We've seen them, you know, make close comebacks or plays. The util immediately on ramp, and Amaril's just tucked behind it. He's in between
Yeah.
the molly and the smoke as he creeps close. Euphoria running all the way through outside. I actually like the way that he's gotten into that smoke. Just gonna get shredded, having no armor. Mikey, another strong shot. He's here on ramp, and he is here to play
well
3
done,
and
Mikey.
4 on the AK. They just can't come ramp.
That was a very well done spray transfer right there.
It's just solid. He's not missing. He's connecting. He's providing the firepower. We haven't even had to see A-Bear get activated yet.
It's just been the Mikey Z show, man. He's on 11 frags already. It's the 5th round.
He's just a really good player.
Dre is
He's
lining
a
this
strong
up.
player, and I don't really see the same firepower on the Anemones to make up for it. They're gonna try, though. They've at least got the smokes to play together. That one gonna come through for Garage. Cross smoke as well landing, and in response.
Look at where A-Bear is. Oh, that's
that's
just
a drop.
unfortunate, Ramro.
It's interesting that A-Bear put a smoke at front red and has just walked up behind it. Now he spams through it, not connecting with anything.
Oh,
But
but look where
gonna hope to
Amarillo
use
is.
that to
Amarillo
back
sees the
up.
shadow.
Oh, Amarillo is all over this. As soon as the smokes expire, A-Bear's time will as well. Amarillo up in, but not looking at top sight. What was that? Did he just lag out?
I think he lagged out there. The way that he didn't move, yeah.
That is unfortunate. Zyra getting one onto Croco. Really just, hurting this hit, but at least Dre can trade one back. Their HP is low, and as he drops Vent in towards Decon, Mikey is ready and waiting to receive. That timing is awkward, and Dre gets the kill. The Krieg to finish, and so Cybernetics and Dre in the one-on-one. Classic Cybernetics last alive here. He's going to choose Secret as his area of attack. Walking down here, Dre. Oh, he's going to have to hit a nasty flick. He's holding the left side. Cybernetics coming from the right. Will he even think to be prepped for this?
Oh,
Instead, he
the
backs
timing.
off. Oh, that timing. At the same time, though, the bomb's already this ticked. He can play this timing. Just opens up this door, sprays through. Oh, it's not the kill. Such a good attempt, but just barely will Cybernetics get it. That is surprising. He just goes for that kill there on the door, but Cyber played it with just enough time left.
Did you say depressing? Is that like a combination of depressing
I said surprise.
and
Maybe. I'm just gonna make up new words. Every time I mess something up, it's just a new word that I've made up. You know how
Official counter, by the way, Mikey Z has died for the first time this game.
Wow. Congratulations, Mikey Z. Getting his first death in the game. Alright.
It's been a very, very strong start for Mikey.
Yeah. Ooh. Strong start in the round by A-Bear. Knocks one out of there with his op. Interesting to see A-Bear play outside. I would expect Mikey to be the one to most often pick up the AWP here for the Hitmen, but with his ramp position, it makes more sense for him to be a secondary. Zyver's now come over to help cover ramp with Mikey. They're reading some kind of aggression here because these A hits have gotten torn apart. Outside has been denied, and it's the perfect read. As the flash comes out, Mikey can duck out of the way, begin to spray, but wow, Euphoria's gotten the entry, and Zyra has actually tucked back. Behind
that Molly's huge right there.
Yeah, he has to sit hell, and as he pulls out a nade, he's getting challenged by Amaral. 4-on-4, they have ramp, they have this site, and Amaral even wants to get this pick. Challenging forward, Failologies finish off Stumpy. They can get the bomb down, it's just A-Bear to have to worry about. He's been pretty quiet in this one.
Ooh.
Oh. Amaral. Such a good flick onto that one. A-Bear's gotten the one back, but 3 on 2.
To be fair, there's a very good health advantage here for the Hitman. And Bomb still has yet to go down.
Timing from Zyra. Oh, he sees the second one. He's gotten the second
huge.
headshot as well.
HP
Euphoria
on the
is
last
left
player.
up alive. Oh,
They know
if
where.
Euphoria hit that shot, maybe there was a chance, but now, yeah, not enough HP. Zyra, 3 kills there.
That was a great flank from Zyra. They just kind of forgot about him.
They
Right,
forgot about Ramp. They killed the player aggressing there. I believe that was Cybernetics that got flicked on by Amaral. But after that, they ignored it, and the silencer, I think, also comes into effect there.
Yeah, I mean, they knew Zyra was there. They got a lot of chip damage onto him, especially when pushing through towards hell. But regardless of the end of the day, it seemed that they forgot about him and able to get the round off of that.
Dre creeping up close to Ramp. Mikey right next to him. They're both just holding nades. Looked like they were ready to fight. Now that the molly is smoked, Mikey pushes forward. This is an interesting play. He's got an idea on just how to take aggression at Ramp. And he knows that none are trophy, meaning that all this lobby presence is likely setting up for a hit on A.
Oh, that's some
Damage
good
straight
damage.
in, and oh, good damage, even better kill. Mikey gets one and escapes. He's playing Ramp, but he's playing it so proactively that I think really at this level of play, Ramp can be the key spot on the map. If you have someone like Mikey who can just get aggressive, get all the info, and call for everyone else to rotate off of that. Normally you see that as sort of outside, but really there's been not a lot of outside play. As I say this, Failology coming up, ready to take the duel. Krako's gotten one, now Failology can swing. 2 frags in succession. Mikey tagged down, but Mikey doesn't care. Dre out of the round. Amaral as well. They're dropping like flies. Cybernetics up here on the top of the hut, but a nice jump shot from Krako sends him packing, and so 2v2. They go to plant, but it's just denied by A-Bear.
This puts
Fast,
Failology in
quick
such a
scope.
weird position now. He's got to be able to do a lot of things. He doesn't have a lot of area cleared.
He does it, but he can tap it, and Mikey's such low HP that he has the kill. Now gonna stick the plant. His only worry could be if A-Bear wraps Heaven, but he's reading this right. Now goes to turn towards Heaven as A-Bear is up close.
He
Will
just
he
didn't see
turn
A
at
Bear
the
when he
right
peeked out
time?
there.
Oh,
That's just
no.
unfortunate.
Flash out at the wrong time. A-Bear just looking at him like, man, rip. Gets the defuse on through. Even picks up an AK. They've got so much money, they'd rather take the AK-47. And they have 7 rounds, 7-0 Anemones. They're going to take a timeout. They're going to just try to discuss what's going wrong. And really, it's just in these afterplant positions, I don't think they're looking out properly for the one spoiler, be it Zyra Reflex to kill one and kill the planter as well, or A-Bear to stop the plant there in that round.
I think they're kind of getting team diffed right now. Like, this is just a straight, like, Mikey's going playing very well. Zyra, Stumpy, and A-Bear are both all around the same mark. Cybernetic's a little bit above. The other team's just all on 3 kills, other than Euphoria, who's on 2, right? This is the map pick of Anemones. This should be something that they should be able to get at least 2 rounds already on T side, right? Like, we know that we know that Nuke is a CT sided map, but it's not this CT sided.
I mean, they have like some things that they can do together as a team as we see them lining up nades. But the problem is that their individual skill is just getting beaten out. In these mid rounds, they can come back by just finding good timings together. Getting, a pick here, a pick there. But even once they find those timings, it just gets really rough because once there's only 2 of them, it's on individual skill. They have to watch the right places. A-Bear, the purveyor of outside, getting that pick. Euphoria creeping through smokes. This might be that pick, that mid-round that we discussed previously. Euphoria, oh, he's up through credit card, but he's not looking at Cyber through Heaven. Taken out, and now they even push. They want even more information. Amaral is out, squeaky door, while Zyra is up in hut to finish the job. Stumpy some damage here on outside, and yeah,
That's just.
Failology, not long for this world. Hitmen have an 8th round.
I know we don't like to say that something is really bad, right? But this is just terrible play from Anemones right there.
They
Right.
don't have an exec to really beat this CT side.
Well, the problem is they got all together on outside, right? And then they just stopped. They weren't able to continue onwards with the outside, right? Either go in through garage, go down through secret, maybe wrap in towards mini, but they just didn't do anything with it. They got this space and they just decided not to. Can we have a Euphoria cam, please?
Please
Good
do
Sir
not.
Shade, can we please have an Euphoria cam?
Please
There's
do
an
not
revolver.
entertain the revolver.
Always entertain the revolver.
Oh, Mikey Z going down, only getting 1.
I mean,
This is the best position that Anemones have been in a little bit.
and that's
having
scary to say
light
that the
control.
Pistol's got the best position they've had in a little bit.
It's because they just played together as a team. They got the trade. Like, this is what they should be doing. They're
Oh,
able to
4-3?
take initiative together. Oh, Zyra 1 and done. Cybernetics, yeah, gone. There's Failology coming in with a good 3-piece. And yeah, just playing together as a team, actually getting the initiative, getting the picks, and that will get them around.
Not only
Finally
was-
on the board.
Yeah, not only was it playing together team, it was also they did something quick. They changed their pace considerably right there. They've gone everything slow, everything slow, everything slow. They went up to that slowly, waited for that molly to fade. Second that molly faded, they just went. Right? They didn't think very hard about that. And that they were able to get a lot of surprise off of that.
Yeah. Honestly, like, they need to think more about how not to think. Just, like, go.
That's not gonna
Bear
help
pick
them with their
outside, but
thinking.
Amaral besting Mikey Z. And with that, we're even, and outside control is gained. Attempted
What
flash through,
was-
but Dre gets the. I think Dre was like barely partial by that.
I think he was maybe a little bit flushed.
Oh, the flash popped behind something, and just that meant he could get the kill. Bear got a smoke in front of him. He looks to creep through this. His gun barrel is gonna be the first thing to peek out. They should
Yeah,
have
but-
him dead. So yeah, just backing up.
He just got
Another
so much
good
information off
position.
of that.
Oh
That's
no, the
down.
bomb! No way, no way.
Two's
Only
enough
one
right
more.
there. Zyra's able to get one, and it's just all left on Euphoria.
Oh,
It's in a
no.
good place. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The intuition comes in from Cybernetics there, saying no to
That
heaven.
was. It looked like Cybernetics wasn't sure where he was from because that silenced kill. But eventually, Cyber was like, well, he has to be towards heaven, looks at just the right time, and wins the duel. If Euphoria was faster, there was a half-second window there that he could have gotten that kill. Just needed to be as fast as, let's say, Mikey Z in that pistol round, but not going to come to be. Anemones have
Oh.
another buy-in here.
This is some aggression from Mikey C that we haven't seen in a while, and it's going to take off Philology early in the round. That's just
He's built different. Micular Z is just stronger.
it. Just they seem to be playing so not together.
Well, they're just getting individually picked apart on the default.
Like,
And
why-
defaulting makes sense if you're getting pushed into, but you need individuals who can, win a fight on a default. If
Like,
not,
what-
maybe default more together, cluster up 2 and 3.
Like, why did Stumpy peek outside there? Like, what the utility usage has been really bad as well, right? Like, Stumpy full flashed himself there as he peeked out.
I mean, I think this is just they're not as familiar with Nuke, but they're familiar
picked
with
Nuke.
winning duels.
They picked Nuke.
Well, no, I'm saying Stumpy's not as familiar.
Oh yeah, Stumpy.
Yeah. Like
Sorry.
that those
In
the
my
picks
head,
that are given
any-
away from Hitmen are because they're less familiar. While at the same time,
What is this round, by the way? I have no clue what this round is.
this round is Cyber being Cyber and always being last alive. While on the other hand, Euphoria somehow finds a timing to get a second round. I would have gotten hype for that one if I really knew what was going on.
It was just single picks everywhere across the map with like 10 seconds in between each one.
This is looking like those minor finals, but with better aim.
Shade, that was not your
usually.
fault.
It's these weird plays. Speaking of weird plays, they're rushing
Oh, I like
outside.
this. Oh, I like this.
This is team
How
play.
did the
They're
CTs get to
showing
just?
the Anemones how they can do it.
How did the CTs get to just pistols and a Mag 7?
Some of these rounds were really close. Like, they were giving up random picks. We saw them pushing outside with missed flashes. We've seen, like, Mikey rushing in ramp and sometimes getting punished. Just those kinds of pushes. They give away 1 or 2 picks every round, meaning their economy's not in the best place. And
I want
Mikey and
Mikey to
Aver
kill
have even
this.
full forced.
I want Mikey to heal with this so badly.
I
You might
don't
actually
want...
get one here too.
I don't know if I can support this. Oh, doors open. Does he chase? He chase Euphoria. You're not looking the right way. Euphoria. No. Mikey Z with the Mag 7.
And he survives with the
saves an
AK.
AK and lives. Euphoria, you gotta look behind you, and then you've gotta hit this shot. He
Oh.
jumps and gets it.
I hated all of that.
Oh man, this is why I just want to see like a major team and an elite team, just to see the difference of like in elite. I don't think anyone's gonna whiff that pick.
I also don't think anyone whips the first 2 Mag 7 shots, to be fair.
It's a Mag 7.
You know what? It depends what team. If you put the Woodwind Gang on a Mag 7, they wouldn't miss anything. You put any other team, probably miss the first 2 shots.
All right, Kyle and Ovo, the shotgun connoisseurs. But we're not
Ooh,
talking about the
hold
winners
here.
of elite. We're talking
Hold
about
on here.
major, and yeah, Euphoria's up.
He's not just up, he's like full wrap here.
I guess it just makes sense to drop outside if you have pistols, because you can't play the long range. But there's no one to watch Euphoria on this. Now, though, tagged up, trying to challenge here into hell. They could run up heaven and be a real nuisance.
I think
But
Zyra
a nuisance isn't what you need. You need to get round-winning picks, round-winning positions. And right now it's 1-1, despite the weaker buy for the Hitmen. Mikey, oh, this could be the round-winning position. He's already here at lower. He hears Euphoria coming through, and the rest of the members are down secret to try to join Failology. He's bringing bomb in, and Mikey, oh no, just caught looking the wrong way. Now they can get the bomb down, get in good positions. The rest of these players have to rotate from afar. And this is where Anemones should actually have it. They should have a 4th, be able to bring this into a respectable nuke T side.
These last 2 rounds, totally different enemies than we saw previously.
They just seem to be winning duels and just playing together. And maybe this confidence will, maybe the confidence will bring into them actually getting an entry or not getting torn apart on a default. Not just getting pushed into, because I think Mikey might want to go aggressive even more. Zyra's on a Mag 7.
AK the best gun in the... Oh, the team knife at the
They've
beginning.
stabbed Dre. Zyra's on a Mag 7.
This is a great
What the
round.
heck?
Top 10 round in AEU.
This is just... Oh, Croco! Double! Well, at the same time, Mikey and Cybernetics get kills of their own. Cybernetics even a 2nd. And the last 2 players were the 2 scaling outside. If they walk all the way to B, they could be met with just 1 defending CT. Right now, it's just 0. As they go down, they're full silent. Zyra doesn't really have intel, besides that there was a slight bit of presence early round outside.
Yeah, and right now they
walking
kind of
all
just
the
have
way.
to hold up at a site. They don't have a better decision. There's not really a better option than to hold up. You don't want to split across the map here.
They're gonna have to do something. Open a door, break some glass. There's the door open. Smoke for the plant. They're gonna get it down. Zyra, I like this play. They don't have enough manpower to put someone watching vent. So now they can just drop on down. Bomb has been planted. And there's plenty of time for this retake to get going. 3 versus 2. But now it's evened up. Failology's gotten that kill and even drops a Molly close hammer roll with the off. Helping to just show up Get Anemones a 5th round here. Zyra still hanging around for the clutch, though. Looking through this single door. Waiting.
I mean, you
and
can't
they're
get out
not
at this
gonna give
point.
him any picks. Yeah. Just stuck. Condemned to die either by the bomb or by the AKs. He'll choose to go down swinging the Anemones. They're starting to swing things back. They've got 5 rounds. Might even get a 6-9 half, which just overall would be very impressive given how tough they started out, getting aced in 2 sequential rounds.
Yeah, that's rough. All right. Looking pretty normal to start with here.
All right, you say normal, but there are 2 FAMASas.
I wasn't even talking about the buy here. We have 2
Well,
FAMASas
yeah,
and 2 MP9s in the last round here.
they're playing it normal, but with FAMASas and MP9s because they haven't gotten anything going.
Yep. And somehow, Stumpy and Aber still have the better buy than Mike Easy and Cybernetics do.
All right. It's just a slow work it outside, and because there's no op or anything to fight them, it's just sort of given up. Zyra playing it from afar.
That message, by the way, brought to you by the Anti-FAMAS gang. Oh, that's just unfortunate there for Phalology. Shadow spotted.
Around the smoke. Amaral, though, takes the one full
Ooh.
rifle, the one M4, out, and even can peek into challenge Aber, but Aber is quick enough to dissuade him. Shooting him down. Oh, the wall bang's getting close. Mikey has come here into secret. Aber lit up. Dre. That is an important kill. Again, just winning the 1v1 duels is what has gotten Anemones back into this one. But as soon as I say that, they lose 2, they get 2, and Mikey Z has to clutch 1 versus 2. He can reload his FAMAS all that he likes.
Oh my god, Mikey has the bomb.
Oh, no way. No, how did they give this up to him? They've left the bomb outside.
Just
and
don't
they
take a
left
fight. Don't take a fight,
Mikey.
Mikey.
Now in the one-on-one, he's just sitting in the smoke. He is looking down, gonna dodge any flashes. And he has won the round. Hitmen 10, Anemones 5. Right. As they get those 4 rounds in a row begin to come back, they lose an unfortunate one. One that might just shift this momentum back towards the Hitmen.
We had so much praise for the Anemones, right? Towards the end of that half, towards that second, like the second half of the first half, on those 5 rounds that they won, they were very good rounds. They were able to get them, and then they just throw it away by leaving the bomb outside.
This is a G2 moment.
That's some Woodwind Gang moment right there. That's some shit I would have pulled.
Oh man, this looks like a matchmaking game in half these rounds.
Half these rounds look like matchmaking. Half of these look like the major finals, and I can't.
Right.
It can go either way right now.
They have lost Dre from the server.
Dre couldn't believe that they lost that round, so he quit. He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
At the same time, though, let's talk about Mikey Z.
Oh my God, Mikey Z.
19 and 8.
Bragging.
He is like Aber is supposed to be the best player on this team. He's 11 and 9. Mikey, though. I mean, okay, maybe you like even if you discount that ace, he still is 15 and 8. He's still the top frag if you discount an entire round's 5K.
Mikey Z is fragging.
63 headshot. He's just stronger. He's just a better fragger. This guy is someone who can frag. He can outfrag me, and I'm an elite player, but I'm supposed to be a major player. So like, this just goes to show how strong Mikey is.
Wow, imagine having to play up against you. Oh yeah, that's an important part. Let's check the flash count. Ooh. Aber on 12.
Let's go
same with
Aber.
Euphoria.
I guess Aber's an outside player, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
And Euphoria is sort of the mid-round caller for the Anemones. So likes to be more cerebral, likes to spend time looking at their mini-map, though maybe they've got to focus in on their crosshair a bit more. 20% headshot, bottom of the board when it comes to that KD. I think they were the one really struggling to get picks early in this game. They've gotten a couple, but not really the impact frags to just completely win out rounds.
Okay, thank you, Shade, for bringing this up. Cybernetics is 14 kills, 0% headshot. That's a me scoreline if I've ever heard of one. That's like
Cybernetics is that kind of player. I'm not gonna lie.
that's the like you press mouse one and you miss the first shot, but you're sure as hell committing to that spray. Like
Cybernetics
I
is just
mad
consistently able to get
respect.
picks like that.
To be
Cybernetics has
fair,
good enough positioning, strong enough aim to at least hit the body shot. This is the Cybernetics that I expect, that I drafted in the preseason.
yeah, he's to be fair. Anytime you see someone like this with a decent amount of frags and 0% headshot, either they're an AWPer because A Bear's got 9% headshot, right? On what is that? 11 kills. He's got one
Hmm.
headshot. Um, but if you see somebody like that stat, that's someone who's committed to their spray. That's someone who you click mouse one and you're not letting go. You're going for the full spray there.
I
It's just
mean,
intense.
commitment is important.
Commitment
If
is
only he
important.
could commit to one team and not swap mid-season.
I
Anyways,
feel like you're
10-5 as we
attacking
wait
him.
for Dre to join in here. Nah, I respect Cybernetics, even though they did definitely leave our team and go join Hitman.
I feel like if we have another pause here, alcohol will need to be obtained, if not already.
All right, anyways, can we get 3 more tech pauses so that we get Drunkatronic on the stream?
We'll have Santatronic as an emo. We'll have Drunkatronic as an emo.
Yo, I'll take my melatonin. You'll have just sleepy puppy.
Fluffy.
I don't like that. We're never gonna say that again.
Stuffy. I like
Nope.
Stuffy. Thank
I
you.
ah. All right. Hitman Anemones.
We could just go with Fluffy. I mean that works. Like to be
It
fair, that works.
does. But like with an EY at the,
Yeah, with an UI, yeah.
I don't know. All right. You know what? I think while we wait for this, it's important to ask us for more cool camera angles. I'm thinking, what if we get like a fly cam, right?
Yo, we can play hide and seek here. We can play hide and seek. Hold up. We got to figure out what we want Shade to find. Shade, can you
Uh,
find me a coffee mug? I actually know there is a coffee mug on this map, and I know where it is.
Found a hard hat. Is it in trophy room?
It's not.
Could be like towards decon.
Okay,
Oh,
that's not the coffee cup I was thinking about.
wow, but you
I
found it.
believe there also
Good
is one in
job, Shade.
control room,
Ah, that would make sense.
or it's a telephone. No, turn around, like on the desk there. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. There's some cool dials in here. Did you? Okay, so can we talk about this for a minute? Can we talk about the logistics here, right? So they've just got not here. Okay, this B bomb site, right, has a giant ramp for a truck to just pull through, right? And then it just goes right outside. Like, why don't the terrorists just go to the door that's right there? Like this would be convenient.
It would. But if you think about it this way,
It's just
it's
nothing
just an
there.
empty void. And
Also, why do
obviously,
we need to
the
have doors to the
terrorists
side of
have
this
not embraced
giant
the
door?
void.
Like we have a giant garage door there. Like why do we need doors to each side of it?
I mean, maybe one side of it would make sense, like a
But
little
both
little side
sides?
door for like employees to go to the. But they could also just go to the control room the other way. They can just climb down the vent. Wait, they can just go down secret.
Yeah, you could just go down secret. And to be fair, like no one's breaking that glass.
Yeah,
Remember when there used to be vents into the B site, into the actual B site?
it's just kind of weird.
It's kind of weird
Like
thinking
playing
that that
afterplant
used to
with that,
happen.
just like what the heck.
I'm trying to think of something else for Shade to go
I
find.
think that would be a lot better though for Nuke Wingman.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
That vent would be a lot of fun.
I can see that.
I hear a lot of chat ticks.
There's a lot of chatting. Shade, can you take us to the river? Very nice river. To be fair, there's a lot of graphics processing that just goes on with this river and nothing else on this map.
That's fair, but I like the river.
So do I. I'm just like, oh no.
All right, I have been asked.
Deluxe is back.
I've been told man restarted his PC on us.
Yeah, no. We've got it in the chat right now.
I
We got it in the chat. I think we should take this opportunity for an important time. An important thing here.
oh,
Oh, Deluxe will be back for map 2. Yeah, because they can
I'm
make subs in
excited.
between maps. Um, let's have an important talk here. Welcome to CSC, the Counter Strike Federation. We're a for-fun league in which has 3 tiers. You're currently watching our middle tier playoffs, which is our major playoffs. These are the semifinals. The other one happens right now on CS Confederation _B. There's a nice
Mhm.
multi-Twitch link somewhere if you want to go look at that. If you want to join us, you can use the command !Discord or just look in the description. Totally free. We're about to hit our off season, which means we'll have a bunch of fun events happen, run
Mhm.
by anyone but me. And then we'll get into the season, I believe, sometime in January.
Yeah, get ready for Fuffy's Pokemon Showdown event.
I'm sorry, what?
We're gonna be running random battles, all on stream.
Okay, you actually need to you should actually throw that in somewhere.
That actually does sound kind of fun. I
That kind of
literally
sounds
just
fun.
came up with it.
That kind of sounds fun. Okay,
It
this
sounds
this
fun.
tech pause has gone too long. I will be back in a moment. You have to vamp
Oh,
for a second on your own, Fuffy.
you have to
God
vamp
damn it.
for a second. The round's starting, so I'm just gonna vamp into the round, bro. 9
All
more
right.
seconds. We actually get gameplay. Mikey on the armor and the Glock. Zyra has been dropped dualies with his armor. Does Mikey get an ace in this one? Place your
Not
bets right
only
now.
hold up, not only has Zyra been dropped dualies, Amaryl has been dropped dualies. Well, yeah,
Oh,
Amaryl has been
2
dropped.
hero dualies. The HE on single door. Mikey's already tagged up, but he's out. In the molly and down vent. All of them running straight through. They believe in their fearless leader charging in, and one has already been tagged up. Euphoria drive-bys Mikey. Bottom frag to top frag. Goodbye. And out into sight already. The CT's here on the retake and tearing them apart. Only Zyra's dualies. First is a great shot on Dre, but that's it. Euphoria another. And the bomb plant is all that the Hitmen are afforded.
That's unfortunate. You know what? Actually, to be fair, it doesn't really matter. I like dualies. I like seeing dualies win, and all the half of the dualies in that round won.
When
That's all.
half the dualies are on one side and half the dualies are on the other, that is correct. That
That
50% of them will win.
is by definition.
Quick maths.
2
Welcome to
plus 2
Math
is
with
4.
Mechatronic.
Math with Mechatronic.
We should add that as
God,
some
I thought we were doing
content.
math with Yeti.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Gonna hit us with the nice.
Oh,
boring
that's a
statistics.
big nade.
Oh, Mikey was the king of ramp on CT side, not so much on T. Zyra, close with these dig shots and stumpy finishes from on top of Mini. They've gone 1 for 1. I think without really any smokes, they can't get much further. At the same time, they have opportunities for more picks. And if they get them, they'll be hurting the economy of the Anemones. Zyra, an amazing shot. Stumpy sideline stray. And as I am saying they probably don't have much in this round, he's starting to have a lot. Croco only allowed 1, and Amaryl coming in from above. Wants to stop Cybernetics from planting, but Zyra can support from second vent, and the Hitmen can just win the round like that.
That was scuffed.
What? Oh my god.
That was scuffed.
That was just a 1 dig from Zyra. a scout looking the wrong way. I mean, I don't really understand why you have a scout in mini up against pistols. Like, you're gonna get rushed. You know that. And now
Well,
it's pistols for the
hopefully,
Anemones.
yeah, hopefully they get a little bit more this round with just the pistols. Ooh, Stumpy with 2 in the. Ooh. Oh.
Okay, yeah, they're getting torn apart. And there
Only
you have
one-
it.
Only one losing that round, and I believe they had a scout, so they save all the rifles through. Have an op come through if they want. For
They
Mikey
can.
or for A-Bear.
Is Zyra gonna buy it? So Zyra might just buy AK here.
Yeah, they're gonna go play. Hold on. Stumpy doesn't have armor. He's pulling a raptor, everybody.
Did this once in a season ago.
No,
And
Raptor
he's
did this
still calling
twice,
it.
like 3 rounds in a row in that game.
That's fair. All right, outside push is dealt with. They're even probing ramp. Basically got players holding everywhere. This is a stronger default. This is what the Anemones couldn't really get started in the first half. Amaral. I don't know how he makes the duel close against an AK, but eventually the AK headshot will deal with him. Croco playing a little Euphoria, playing a gap in the smoke. Croco.
Arco with 1.
He's got Juandig. Happy with Juandig, and then he goes and saves the gun that he gets.
Yep. Good
That would-
decision there.
That would be a really sad clip, though.
Happy with 1, Deeg. Oh, and the save! Oh, and the
Like-
save!
Honestly, like, if that... It's just like, if VP and Gambit were in, like, hype CS moments. Happy with Juandig, simple jumping to the side. Oh, and he's saving the off.
Him jumping casually into the site, and he runs away now into tree. He's saving the weapon.
I think that would be hilarious. Now I need to edit this. All right. Well, Croco
Can we get
takes the gun.
Can we get a quick scoreboard check on Minor Sub Croco?
Doing good.
Croco middle of the
Honestly,
team.
Dre and Euphoria were the two that I said, hey, they've got to step up. Because
They have
they're
not
the
stepped
two
up.
that haven't had great fragging. And really, they were the ones that struggled on the first map of Inferno in the quarterfinals when we saw the Anemones play. The Anemones played Inferno really close but lost it out, and it was because Dre and Inferno got punished on B. Now it's A that looks to be the site that's going to be punished, and there is the full speed execute out into the site. Croco does good to get 2 back,
Oh, Croco.
but he throws the one-way smoke while running, lobs a flash in, just biding his time for Phalology to come join. He's going to join through heaven. They're both going to go for this retake. Molly towards Tetris, but there's a player on the close box getting that pick. And
Not
now
even looking at
Phalology.
close. Ooh, okay. thinking about
Phalology
that.
has a Molly. Phalology's already up. Drops into the site, and Cybernetics finishes. Hitmen up 14-6. Haven't lost a round this half besides the pistol. And it's really... Again, Euphoria, Dre playing on A site, get torn apart. Those two players just not able to get those picks on the hold. The sub Croco could.
Oh, we have an R8.
We have an R8 on outside. Roger that. Oh,
Okay.
man. Poor Stumpy.
Did he see him? That could be a good nade. That is a
It
that is a
is.
decent
That's-
nade.
Yeah.
That's
Out of ammo.
unfortunate.
As he's trying to line up money shot. Amaral, Deagle doesn't care about the Deagle nerf. 3 to the body, he'll take that, and Croco
Pistols.
has pushed behind. No way that they win this. Hitmen can get bombed down on B. There's 2 of them to defend. Cybernetics gets into cover and finishes off Dre, who was quick down the vents.
They are taking a lot of space here, which is very good. And Amaral's got an op, aka the worst weapon to try and retake this B-bomb site with.
Oh, the body.
Oh,
Now he pulls out the Deagle, and it's not good enough. Croco here alone, 1 versus 1. Stumpy has already fallen. He's gonna try to smoke towards bomb, but instead just smokes off his own path forward, tapping it. He's holding, waiting for the swing, and Cyber is fast enough to win that one out.
That was closer than it should have been. That
Way
was a.
closer.
You know when
Cybernetics has now overtaken Mikey in kills.
you know how when you're IGLing right and you throw an eco and you go after and you go like that was a great eco. It doesn't matter if you win the round or you don't win. That was one of those, right? You had pistols. You
But
were
you've
a
given
full
up match
pistol
point.
team. Unfortunately, you gave the match point, right? It's not the greatest time for that, but in isolation, great eco round.
That's very true. Zyra has picked up the AWP.
The AVP.
Mikey is top silo. Well, it's just Euphoria looking here at outside. They now have a rotate over from Amaryl, who's op, will best Mikey. Able to back up Euphoria, tagged and stuck in back of garage, but they can just stay still and stop anyone from going mini. That's really all that Euphoria has to do is sort of get that drop, get that cross into deep outside. That's what they will do. Just stay untucked as the rest of these hitmen just stick 2-2. Bomb and spawn, a minute on the clock. They have another 30 or so seconds before they need to be concrete on a destination.
Just kind of chilling. It's just that opening pick onto Mikey has opened up a lot of space here. Let me rephrase that. It's weakened up the amount that they can go for here, and that kill from Croco isn't gonna help.
I like the kill. The smoke is interesting. Because if there were more T's, they could pop out of that smoke from many directions. But with just 2 of them, all it really does is just keep Stumpy stuck. A-Bear finally the first kill, and Stumpy has lurked through the smoke. Making that decision, spotting Croco. Dealing the killing blow. Dre has gotten A-Bear. Leaving just Stumpy. He's gotten damaged. Dre on 1 HP, but Stumpy has to go back for the bomb, and so the Anemones will close it out.
Getting close. Like it. There's still a good buy here for the Hitmen. Full AKs, full util, full armor. They should have a good way into this round still, even without an op or anything. It's not super necessary on Nuke. But they got it. If they don't win this round here, they're giving a lot to the enemies and giving a way back into this game.
Giving them away. But it's a tough way.
Yeah.
It's like when the master in some movie goes, you must go up this mountain to complete your quest. Oh, but Euphoria wants to climb to the summit, to the peaks. Already takes down 1 from the high ground. A-Bear is gone. Zyra wants to trade back, so Euphoria will drop back. And in this 5-on-4, Hitmen will just speed into ramp straight up, and Stumpy. That is a nice entry, a nice flick shot. Zyra still even lurking outside, making enough noise to cut off rotations, keep him stuck in. Amaryl naded up as he tries to get ramp. And bomb planted on B. 4-on-4, suddenly the tides have turned. Suddenly, the 2 ops for the Anemones may become their downfall. Zyra straight from behind. 2 picks. It's Euphoria and Amaryl, last 2 trying to clutch through ramp. They've got an op, they've got an AK, and there's no one who wants to face them. Finally, Cybernetics gets the kill. A nice shot from Amaryl, even expecting the position of the next one. Oh, but now they're not looking the right way. Now they can get shot in the side, and Mikey will do it. Opens with an ace, closes with the final kill of the game. Hitmen 16-7, a commanding victory on Nuke.
Yeah, super good victory there. It looked a little shaky towards the second part of that CT side, that first half. But it ended up being a very good game in the end.
Yeah, it ended up being a good one indeed. Though I think we'll get a better one on Mirage.
You think we're going to get a better map?
Anemones drop the first map last time and still pull out the crazy upset.
Okay.
And also, They have Deluxe.
They do have deluxe.
Deluxe and Failology on a simple map like Mirage, even if their tactics aren't the strongest, it's still Mirage. And I think those two really together could make for a very potent for a very potent T side. It's the CT side that I'm worried about because that is where players like Dre, Euphoria, the Hitmen could just focus them instead and just try to target these weaker links.
Yeah, I'm I'm excited for Mirage. Mirage should be a fun map. Everyone's a little warmed up now, which I think was a little bit different at the beginning of map number one. It
Mm-hmm.
seemed as we got through map number one, the rounds got closer and everything. I'm excited for a little bit of a more warm Mirage.
A warm, sunny side Mirage.
Warm sunny side Mirage, man. We've already
Be a
got
nice
7 players in
one.
the server. They're ready to get going on this.
They're ready to get going. I mean, I don't know. Do we want to try to throw to a break, give it a quick sec between maps, or
I think we should. I think we should.
I
Quick
I
break.
will agree with you there. Well
All right.
then, I guess we'll be right back after a short, 60-second break to jump into the action on map 2 Mirage, where Deluxe will be back in the server. Anemones with their full team fighting from behind. They're not out yet. Stay tuned. Alrighty. Looks like as soon as the side is selected, we get back to the game. And here we
Again?
are. Into the gaming. No more Croco gaming. But we get Deluxe on CT side on a pistol round.
That's correct. I'm excited to see Deluxe here. He's not warmed up.
That... Maybe they were playing aimbots while their internet was down. Or no, power was all down, so maybe they had a laptop. Alright. Deluxe on Cat is going to be an important position, but not with the hit that is coming in. Are they using my pistol? No shot. Okay, they're not using my pistol. They're just running it straight out. Mikey down ladder, on the ladder, fighting Failology. Doesn't even get that kill. Instead, it's Stumpy to finish and Stumpy to get another one.
You remember
Things are even, but Deluxe has come right back with a headshot. Deluxe, no! Doing it again! 2 on the pistol round, 1 more to find. It's A-Bear stuck in a main. Euphoria has the kit, so aggressing here could be a big mistake. Already up, but Euphoria just gets the kill. And there you go. That was... Oh my god.
Okay, so first of all, you were right about Deluxe. Let's start there. Second of all, do you remember a couple years ago that Nico got absolutely out-movement gotted by Zeus under Palace?
I do. That
I
was
had
like the
flashbacks
opposite
right
of that.
there. I had flashbacks.
Mikey on the ladder. I think they just waited too long. Those were jungle and stair smokes, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was my exact pistol strat. That's
They
the one
just
that I
threw
always
it.
call in matchmaking with Mikey.
They just threw it.
The thing is, they didn't wait for the smokes. That's the problem. That'll happen every once in a while, and so they came out, they got picked apart. And yeah, you guys don't hear Shade, but we do. Shade's saying that's exactly what happened in a matchmaking game like 2 days ago when me, Shade, and Mikey were together, and I called that strat. Well, you know, Mirage is a classic matchmaking map. I'm glad that strat can come into play. Now just a straight A exec and Failology. Whew. Mobs 2 up, Amaral up close to get 2 more, even with the USP for a third. The Anemones, I mean, I think they want a confident start here. Because their T side is going to be interesting. Their CT side here already going strong. It might not have been a 4K on the pistol, but Deluxe still getting those 2. Beautiful. You love to see it.
Buffy, I'm realizing now we
Happen
never did predictions.
I mean, my prediction would have been Hitmen 2-0, maybe 2-1.
Okay. I'm pretty sure my prediction would have been, knowing the Croco sub, would have been Hitmen 2-1.
Okay.
We'll see if either of those happen.
I think Hitmen would still be a stronger team on Nuke, which is why I'd lean a little bit more towards a 2-0. But maps like Mirage are ones where really anyone's game.
Way. Yeah, they
And
could
yeah,
really go
the
either way
Anemones
here.
are here to prove it, though right now, Zyra's cheating out of Palace for a pick. Just wants to take that fight. Euphoria's got apps. My question is, why is Deluxe here? Why isn't Deluxe getting out of there? Because Euphoria's already gotten close. Perhaps Deluxe just playing Cat from that position, but they have a player in mid that's Dre to cover Cat. They should be stacking towards A. They should be reading this, knowing what's going to come in, but instead, Cybernetics comes into middle with an opening kill. They do double smokes, and they start to get out. Just Amaral, the one to contest here in CT, just dropping flashes, waiting for the fight, and Stumpy will take it straight to him. 3-on-3 as bomb is planted and CT control taken. Mikey over by ticket.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot through the smoke. Stumpy with a nade. Gonna do a little bit. Mikey up top. Just so fast on the trigger. Instant headshot. Mikey at such low HP. Finally traded by Euphoria. And the retake. It's time. Their HPs are at max, but the timer is ticking down. A-Bear's gotten one. Deluxe spins around for that kill and is sticking it in the smoke. Has a kit as A-Bear just sprays wildly and the pistol finally does it. Hitmen get their first round, but only one survives.
Oh, that was close. I don't like that being that close.
I don't like Deluxe 180ing for that kill.
No, I don't like Mikey Z peeking again on top of Ticket
He's
Booth
built
there.
different. Just insta headshot. All right, fast mid take. They do cat smoke, they do window smoke, and they're up. I like this initiative, and as they come out, it's just an A split. Flashes fly in, they're up connector, no one there to fight them, and the site players fall. There we have it, this partial buy from the Anemones. Going a little bit sour.
Dre committed the cardinal sin, trying to shoot some pre-fire with the CZ. Oh,
Bullets just, once you shoot the first few off, like, what are you gonna do?
you don't have any left.
Yeah. Deluxe
Oh my god,
I have left in him. Euphoria tag up on the shotgun. I think Deluxe just should save this here.
Yeah, he won't. I've just found out a terrible thing in unrelated news. You know how so during break for everybody, I went and I grabbed a beer, right? And I had to leave again to find a bottle opener. I just found out it was a screw off.
That's okay. It's okay. We know you're a little bit special, but
Buffy's not
all
mad
right.
at me at all.
Anyways, Anemones Hitmen are now 2-2. And the Hitmen have the stronger buy.
It meant you have the stronger back.
Deep Molly. And Euphoria comes up close. Drops a smoke and has gained apartment's control. They're, I guess, just wanting to default and leave bomb and 2 players towards B to go for a B hit. But oh, Euphoria. Even HEing through that. Do they hear the damage tags? Oh, they definitely hear the bullets from Stumpy, and as Stumpy swings, Euphoria gets the kill, jumping across, but will not survive up against 2 players. It's only Deluxe to hold the site, but we say only Deluxe. We know this guy is good. Cybernetics dropping out, not clearing the angle. A-Bear up top will get the trade. Instant headshot, A-Bear and Mikey Z to try to clutch this one out. Mikey peeks to Molly into market. Failology already passed it. Dre already up on the flank. Fires off some bullets to give away his position. Dre and Mikey Z, that fight was crucial, and Mikey wins it and a second on top. Failology not gonna clear the corner, and so A-Bear and Mikey clutch it out. The dynamic duo, the 2 strongest players in the regular season for the Hitmen show up.
Yeah, those 2 players need to show up, right? We were talking about earlier in the show that for Hitman's win condition, right, is A-Bear needs to show up, Mikey needs to show up, and one of the other 3 need to show up, right? Right now, it's only Mikey and A-Bear showing up, and it's worked out well enough. I'm worried if one of them if one of them regresses a little bit here, and the enemies start showing up.
It could be a worry, but
yeah.
Last map we saw Cybernetics doing really well.
We did see Cybernetics doing well.
Doing really well at hitting body shots.
We also saw Mikey have the performance of a lifetime in that first half. So there's a little bit of give and take there.
What more can I say?
Mike-ular Z.
Yeah, we're just not supposed to dwell on that one for too long. That's a birdseedism, which
Birdseed Pro?
I call after my friend Birdseed Pro, who will just say words that he has definitely made up. But you just sort of believe him because he's Birdseed.
What's your favorite made-up word?
I don't know.
Mine's magnetical.
Ooh.
Right?
Magnetical.
Just think about saying something is magnetical.
Magnetical. That one just ends in like a very, like, it's so quick.
Yeah.
Just
I love it.
flourish.
It's a good word. You know what else is a good
word.
word? The fact that Emerald doesn't have armor, he's glass cannoning here with the op. So that way they have a double up setup, and Dre's gonna take the first kill of the round with the op.
Failology over the connector smoke gets the second one. Bomb dropped at top mid, but A-Bear doesn't care about bomb. He cares about getting picks to try and open this one up. But he might not be ready for Failology. Yeah, second one plays the smoke to perfection.
Not only
Dre activating,
Not only does he play the smoke to perfection, he's also able to stay alive there with 4 HP still.
Oh, speaking of
Emerald's in the
staying alive,
corner.
Amaral, not for much longer. Stumpy able to get out into sight, but yeah, we see him just frantically clear these angles because there are so many players to fight, but somehow they found 2. Oh, Failology even at 4 HP. This would be a legendary 1v5 here from Stumpy. Going for just about as many kills as they have fingers. Headed here through Khan. Spots out Dre, but finished off. Round gets a little bit close, but just like he opened it up, Dre closes the account, and the Anemones get 3.
Closes the account. That was good.
I think that's something that I heard Machine saying a couple of times. I noticed it as like a pattern. It opens the account for whatever. Whenever there's an opening pick.
Alex Richardson?
Yeah.
Okay.
And his lovely co-commentator, Chad Sponge Birchall.
Love Chad. Love me a good
You
Chad.
know what? I'll do my Machine cosplay, you do your Sponge cosplay. And we can pretend like this is the major finals.
I just gotta find a plumber's outfit, right?
Alright. Amaral, 2 crucial kills to stall out this hit, and the Palace player is gone. Happy said Failology's looking the wrong way. Mikey gets him through the box. Abear is still here to cut off rotations. If Abear gets this pick, that could be it, but a perfect flash. Deluxe clears him out, and Deluxe got that kill too?
That's
all the way from Catwalk on the player close ticket? Oh,
yo, can we
now we know why they wanted this guy.
Can we get a replay of that?
I don't think we can, but what the...
I'm being told by production that we do not have a replay functionality. NA.
Wow, still better than PGL, but like
Still
not
better
by
than
much.
PGL. NA production better than PGL production. Don't worry about it. Wow, holy. Okay, so I believe I have a stream update on the other stream. I'm pretty sure they just... Casual Heroes just won 2-0. I could be wrong.
Rolled them? I see him in media waiting. Like, what? How did they just roll in? And how are the Hitmen rolling into B site and actually making this pistol round look a little competitive? Deluxe is still here. He's behind the smoke, biding his time. None of Zyra's shots connecting. Bomb can go down to default. Cybernetics long range on the P250. Zyra can even get into Arch. This gets scary here if Amaral doesn't deal with the frag that he has on his plate right now. Zyra up close, and Amaral will. Now, they can start to retake this. Cybernetics in the corner. Gonna get spotted out, but Dre is missing those op shots. They're just so close, giving him a haircut, but not connecting.
Oh, no, he's got no bullets! He's
Last two players are so lit. Dre with 1, and Abear with the Mac 10. I thought they had it, but they just kept missing on Cybernetics. This guy's in the Matrix. He's dodging bullets, and Abear is hitting him in the head with that Mac 10. Wins it out, gets Mikey the op. Mikey probably going to go for an opening here. On the other side of the Anemones, they're on pistols again. They lost to an eco.
Update, by the way, it was a win by the Casual Heroes.
Oh, we'll see if this B-Rush is a win. Molly off, Mikey's just gonna drop it. He's entry fragging with the op. This guy is Art from Furia as he drops it. Shove it! No way! Abear getting one as well. Mikey wants even more onto this player in window. Already with the tag. Just give him the kills at this point. Mikey Z, the entry op, in-game leader, just full speed ahead.
Worst part is he almost got knifed.
Mikey. I know I was saying like, oh, he's just built different, but like, you can't be built that differently. Like, what is the factory even doing at this point? All right, Failology on the exits. First kill found. That's all. That's all.
One's not the worst. It could have been worse.
boots. All right. Well, anyways, enough making fun of Shade and his writing on the scoreboard. He did try.
Shade's trying to
He
vibe.
even spelled it so well. All
Shade
right.
just wants to vibe with us. That's
I
all.
like this. I like this fake B go A. Zyra gonna throw a fast left side arch smoke. Been learning that utility. They're gonna run up, and Mikey's gonna get the kill on the Palace player. Just continue to try to entry frag up. Misses a molly, but it somehow still lands under Palace. That was beautiful. Lands a stair smoke on the fly. They're coming in.
We just
That's it.
we just give credit to Zyra about that utility usage, and then that Molly bouncing backwards is just unfortunate.
I love Mikey just missing the molly and it still lands under Palace. That is the sign of someone who just can't make a wrong move here. Just running over him. Euphoria? Some good damage, but that's all he'll find. And this might be all the rounds the Anemones muster. Unless they can find a way to break just the great sight takes that the Hitmen have been bringing in. They've been faking one place, exec in another, always getting the opening kills. Bear finally shown up to be that force that we know him to be. Maybe Nuke outside wasn't really his spot. Maybe Mirage is the map that he wants. Opening in mid, the kill that he wants. Not going. Be given it though. Smokes fall. So
Okay, only one
Stumpy.
from Stumpy.
Yeah, one and done there in A main. Allows an AK to be given to Deluxe. That is a scary prospect. They can even rotate in towards B as they hear the players coming up. Cat, Deluxe, tries to take the long
Double
fight
off.
and punished. Oh, Cyber, Bear, Zyra, each getting a kill. All of the players on the Hitmen just such strong fraggers. And so, it's 8.5. Failology can save an AK, but getting hunted down. Never mind, he can't. 8-4.
Not allowed.
Anemones, come on, show us something.
Show us life. Got what was that? Three more rounds in this half.
Show us a
I can do
life
math.
in the anemone.
Show us life in the garden of sinners. By the way, a large amount of ultraviolet knives in this game. I don't know why, but there are.
Ultraviolets are good if you have a good wear.
I love ultraviolets, but
If
it's
not,
still
like
odd.
the way that the purple just scratches off is kind of rough.
It's just a large amount of them. You don't generally see like 3 or 4 in one game.
I don't know, put Sadcat in there, make it another one. I mean, I know Mikey's got that ultraviolet. Fun fact, I used to own the same knife. Not the exact same one, but the same skin and type. So I think Mikey's just copying me. He's copying my strats.
I've owned every ultraviolet that's not a karambit or a butterfly.
Wow. So basically you've owned every ultraviolet but your 4? Oh, Stumpy. Opening on to the left. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm being so mean, and I don't know why Stumpy's just wrecking him. Stumpy up con. Euphoria, the only one that can stop this hit. And he has done it. He has dropped the bomb, but he might be all alone. Finally, though, a teammate chimes in. It's Failology to get that kill onto the CT player, even swinging out for Bear.
Well done.
And together, Failology and Euphoria, 2 apiece. The Anemones are starting to get it back. They're starting to come back, just like they did at the end of that half on Nuke. Perhaps they can get a 7-8 scoreline. And perhaps things will become competitive.
This is a different game than that Nuke game. This feels different. The vibe here is different, right? This feels like a much closer game than that Nuke. I think we were all pretty confident that that Nuke game was going to end the way it did. This one is still in. This could go either way.
Oh, just straight A exec as they run in. Failology tucked in Ninja, gonna be caught out by the player up on Tetris. Emerald. It's swung on by the player close stairs. Wow.
That
This
nade
is
could do
just,
some damage. That's a chunky nade right there.
it
Takes a
is.
bunch off of Mikey and Cybernetics.
Damage could help them get back into it, but they need kills. And no one is giving them away. A-Bear up close will stop Amaral if they decide to push on forwards. And they will. Euphoria trades the one back. Deluxe, first one. No more kills given. Euphoria
1-to-1
keeps up
trades.
the off, and it's just a save. They got the site, and then after that, it's just been 1-to-1. And like, once the T's have that advantage, you have to be getting clean kills back in the retake.
Well, you need to get multi-kills. You can't just go 1-for-1. I mean, just by math, right? If you're in a 4v3 and you're the 3, if you get 1-for-1s, someone will be left on the other side.
All right. This is where the Anemones will be tested. Is it another 5 to 10 half? Can they make it 6 to 9?
Yeah.
That's where you're supposed to say nice. All right.
I said, heh.
You know what? That works too. All right. Full B exec. The classic double arch smoke, window smoke flashes over. They smoke the molly and they just go, go, go. This is the signal. This is the time. And this is the Anemones rotated all the way over. But will their rotates even matter? Oh, Deluxe. That's the multi-kill you were talking about. Amaral gets one. Finally traded 2-on-2.
This round is still so doable. With Dre on the flank and with Bell in the market, this is so doable for both teams still. Unfortunately,
no one can lose their duel.
About Tree.
Oh, there it is.
Now Cyber does.
Cyber's got the kill. Failology mauling him out of position, though. There it is. Great Molotov to just... Oh, no, the molly misses. But it's still... Because he thinks that it hit, he moves out of position and Failology gets it. 6 to 9 half. There you go. The Anemones. They're getting back into it. We hope to see something more competitive than that first map.
I very much agree with that.
I'm just impressed by Stumpy right now.
Stumpy's kind of going off.
Like,
we expect from A-Bear and Mikey, but... And it looks like Deluxe hasn't skipped a beat.
Everyone on the side of the Hitmen can really show up and frag, and they're all doing solid. On the other hand, like Deluxe chiming in, there's no one who's really the above and beyond member. If we look at the side of the Anemones, no one getting those multi-kills. It is a pistol round, so I'd keep an eye out for the Deluxe multi-kill is there. Sending 2 underpass, 1 back in apps with the bomb, and 2 top mid. This is such a fascinating play. Smoke deep cat as they push forward. Mikey just stuck there in window, but he's re-aggressing.
You're going for the same kind of play that, like, Hitmen did the same kind of play on their T side of the beginning of the half.
They
it's
did.
Just not working out.
Them coming up connector, they had the nades to do it. Right now, they're just getting torn apart because there's no nades to block it off. They're just taking long-range duels up against USPs. Deluxe, the pistol round master. But I think this one is just out of his control. Up close, Stumpy dealt with. That's an upgrade to a USP. Now things get slightly exciting. Apps towards Cybernetics, not finding that kill. But Cybernetics is wrapping into the site, and Deluxe, oh no. Just can't sink that one in time, so Mikey comes behind and sinks a bullet to the back of his head. Hitmen, after winning out that first half, they win the pistol here. And they should get a sizable lead before the Anemones even have a buyback.
Yeah. All pistols. 11 to 6 looks like. Not looking good for the Anemones. They really need this pistol to start being able to convert on these rounds, but back in the pistol's not helping right now.
Not at all. 1 smoke and a palace pop to be played. Thing is, no flashes means that A-Bear should be able to silence them, be able to slice them apart with that SMG. Their out palace Euphoria is down. There's a player in CT. They can't even get this smoke down to plant, so yeah, just shredded apart. 1 kill. Oh, make it 2. It's a little something, but that's all they're gonna get.
To be fair, A-Bear got a bunch of kills there in the SMG. He was probably going to upgrade anyway there. Mikey's going to get dropped over the scout. Zyra will be able to buy into a rifle of his own. This is not a bad place for the Hitmen to be, even losing 2.
No. That being said, it's not a horrible place for the Anemones to be. Yes, they're down on rounds, but they've got the guns to do something here. Straight up Euphoria wants that opening
Be a good
kill.
follow-up.
The nade not deep enough. It pops on stairs instead of under them. Cybernetics challenging towards Cat. This Cybernetics Emerald duel. Both of them just using the smoke. Now Emerald looks the other way, prepped for a flash, but Cyber's advanced position. Shut down. Deluxe. He stops him there. Mikey just going for no scopes and window. I think Deluxe just needs frags if the Anemones want to win this.
I don't know if those are no scopes, to be honest.
Maybe quick scopes? He's just spamming them through. Now he's decided to draw back, holding that murder hole push. A there close, but he was already lit by Euphoria early, meaning just Zyra to hold A and taken out. Long range, the FAMAS not strong enough, and the site open for business. As bomb goes down, there's a player to hold it, but Euphoria doesn't finish before getting tagged up, but just the tag, not that big of a deal. Just the round. Anemones.
Just the round.
7-11.
It's
Gotta
close.
go get us some Slurpees. They're making it close.
Now it's 7-11. It should be 8-11, right? There's not going to be a single. There is going to be a buy-in here from Hitman, but
Oh, they're going all the way in.
yeah, weapon-wise,
SMG on Cyber. If they make the right read, this could be it. Mid control the aim of the game. Anemones out. Mikey's scout there tagged, but he also tags Failology, continuing to challenge, but mollied off. Smokes it to fight even more. He knows that they just have pistols, SMGs, shotguns, so he has got to go in. His teammates are going out. Cybernetics. I like that pick. Surprised he can control the spray that well. Euphoria doesn't even opt for a spray. Taps down Cyber.
Oh, Stumpy with the shotgun.
That shotgun.
This is close. There's some low HP players here on the enemies. Like, they've got bodies, but they don't have the health to do anything here.
If Emerald isn't able to lock this down,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They've got all of B site. There's no way they should retake here.
The only way they can retake is if Stumpy or Mikey get a headshot onto Emerald. Like, they need to get this kill.
They don't know that
Emerald has the advantage.
They don't know the Failology and Deluxe have no health.
That's true. And honestly, saving 2 AKs is a great situation from a round like this, because next round, Stumpy and Mikey can just stack one site, and together they could try to hold things down. And if they don't go to that site, you just save 2 AKs for a gun round.
Yep, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Good call from the Hitmen. Should be back in another round to be able to do realistically whatever they want. Right, they'll be able to buy in on Cybernetics here. It's gonna be a little bit of a cobbled buy if they want to invest here. Zyra and A-Bear are gonna be probably on
I
D
assume
armor.
they save. Maybe a D drop from Cybernetics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a pistol over. Okay, this is a
SMG,
decent
little bit,
buy given that
bit
they
of
also
force.
have money to probably get something next round.
Oh, look at this mid aggression though.
Oh,
Flashling to come through. Nothing comes through. Zyra takes the
love it.
first.
I love just... You have these AKs. You don't have the best util. Like, you don't want to let them exec into pistols. So instead, you take the AKs to them, guarantee that you get the even fights. And Mikey, he can even fight for another.
Like,
Finally
even with that
taken out
death
by
on
the
Mikey.
HE.
This is such a doable round for everyone involved, especially when Stumpy goes like that.
No way! Up onto Ticket, he gets 2. And together the Hitmen right when the Anemones are thinking, okay, this might be comeback time. They're denied.
They've got to buy in here, right? They're going full weapons. A-Bear should pick up a FAMAS, or there's the M4 come through. All right, Revolver on Euphoria. That's probably the best gun they've got there. As a joke, aka obviously better, but not
I mean, which one
depends
does more
who's in the hand.
damage?
If it's in the hands of JW, then it's the R8 Revolver.
You know
Anyone
what? Maybe
else?
they should just get JW. I think he
Oh
might be a free agent.
no, Amarillo.
Oh, Amarillo. That
Okay.
he finishes it though.
Invert. Oh, but that's an unnecessary
Oh, that's a
trade.
one-way? Mikey's on a one-way here? He is. Another onto Deluxe, just playing it. So smart there. And Stumpy's gotten Euphoria, so the last two T's are split across this map.
Hell is just so alone now. He does have the bomb. Stumpy is in a decent place though to protect a little bit.
This is where the Anemones can crumble. This is where their money's not good. They keep losing just close rounds to the Hitmen. Gonna be hard. Going to be a very tough comeback if they want to make it. Though it would be made easier if Failology can 1v3 this up close, spotted out.
You know where he is
Stumpy
now.
doing
Stumpy
great there to play
spotted.
the info.
Okay,
But
that's
he goes
one.
for a fight that just seemed unnecessary. This is where Failology can get this plant in. Mikey doesn't want to push in. Fires off a shot to give away his location. Flash lobbed and Failology is looking for another fight, and he has it, but he doesn't have the kill. A-Bear to finish. And Hitmen on 13. 3 more rounds for them to get to the grand finals, where they will face up against
Casual Heroes.
that Casual Heroes Zoomers team.
Good team. Casual Heroes team.
Honestly, with the addition of Octo, they're a great team.
Octo, Lindley's a great player. Freeman's a good player. I don't remember who else is on that team, to be fair.
I mean, Lindley did say that if we weren't completely biased towards them, he was going to throw our ESEA season, so let's go, Lindley.
Ill Will's on that team. That's...
Honestly, Ill Will, Octo, just showing up, they provide so much frag power, and so does Lindley. Like, that's a team that I think could go pound for pound with the Hitmen, and then it'll just be on the team play. A nice team play from the Anemones to pick out Mikey, catching him getting aggressive there in mid. Euphoria, the only AK in this round. They're going to want to make it count, creeping up from below, and an instant headshot on Desira. They are making it count. We'll see if they can swing on this cat player. Amaral, oh no. Doesn't get that one. A multi-kill going untraded leaves us in an even 2-on-2. But the cat smoke means that they're up connector. A-Bear, the solo hold, playing A main and playing it well. Kill onto Failology. Bomb is down. Euphoria has window to try to cut off anyone creeping through mid. Gonna get Cyber. That's another headshot. 3 in the round. Euphoria doing it all.
Yeah, but Deluxe is just in a terrible
it all.
place.
I mean,
Euphoria's
just completely caught out.
Euphoria has a lot to do here.
He does. But honestly, though, if Stumpy gives the fight away, oh no. Just not quick enough on the trigger, not fast enough to adjust to that little... Stumpy just peeked slightly wider than they were expecting. Before he got that headshot, maybe they could have aced it out, but instead, as they fall, the Hitmen will rise up to 14.
I want to talk about the money here for a second. Look at the buy. Look at the money left on the Hitmen. They've got both teams kind of go broke here after this. Maybe Hitmen have like maybe a force buy left if they lose this round.
This
And
round
enemies
is
have
for
nothing.
either the comeback or the win. Anemones have to get it here. They have to get it now. Mikey in mid, holding around that smoke. Zyra so aggressive and just tapped out of the round. Deluxe. He doesn't want to be out of this one just yet. A molly from Euphoria. Interesting. A smoke dropped onto it. as things slow down, the Hitmen have just stacked towards the one side that they have info, and that is the B site. Now, oh no, they've mollied and they've left. I was gonna say that was the perfect decision to stack it, but now that they've left it, they're focusing more on mid, they're focusing more on A. The Anemones, they can isolate a duel. They have a fight onto Stumpy here at bench. He's out in the open, gonna get caught if they just send one flash over. That's all that they have to do, and there it is. Full blind as they speed out, as they swing out of the window, jumping into sight. Failology misses his kill. Cybernetics gets the one from Cat. This is falling apart. Amaral, shot in the back, doesn't know which way to look, but somehow still gets the frag. 3-on-3, we are even, but everyone is here towards the site. Dre opens it up. Stumpy out of the round. That is the original B defender left, but the rotates are still here to challenge. Not for long. A-Bear gone, and it's just Mikey. Has to 1v3, switches over to the AK, but he cannot be ready for the Cat player, and Deluxe finishes him. The Anemones, they're just going to sideline that economy of the Hitmen, and they are going to say, play on.
Yeah, they turned that round around so quickly. It's important there.
All right.
I mean, we talked about money. We talked about money before the round. Like, look at this. We're on Deagles.
Anemones have to just prove that they're not going to lose to any more of these weird D grounds. And we'll see. They don't make this one. If they lose to Deagles again, I don't know if we can even say they deserve to win this one out. But whew, they're going to prove that they're at least a strong enough team. Secure round number 10 to secure double digits. Yeah, Stumpy the last to fall. Anemones, they have 4 rounds to tie it up and 6 rounds to take us to map 3.
Oh, this score is closer than it looks. It really is. Like, end of the day.
At the same time, the Anemones is like compulsion to lose really weird close rounds. Like, as long as they can not do that, then the score truly will be close.
So you're telling me as long as they don't throw it, the score is close?
Yeah, like they just have to not throw. But like so far,
not throwing is kind of hard.
It is. All right, Euphoria, thinking about that jungle smoke lineup. The rest of them, they're just gonna run a full A exec. It's 3 CTs towards A ready. Mikey comes into CT, but should get smoked off here. Yeah, there it is. They fly in. No mollies or smokes to stop this hit, so it just has to be frags. A-Bear swings out. Damage is exchanged, but Dre has the first one. A-Bear looking the wrong way, and they all begin to fall. 2 shotguns left. Make it 1. Deluxe on the double. Stumpy up close, and this should be 11 for the Anemones.
Oh, come on. Oh, no!
Oh, if Stumpy landed that one, that would have been the movement.
That's so unfortunate. That's just so unfortunate.
He wanted to Goomba stomp him.
All right. 14-11. Buys coming through both teams.
All right. 11-14. This is the gun round where they will be tested. Dre tagged up as he swings out mid. Euphoria fast through underpass, and Dre has won the op battle.
Yeah.
That is how they beat out Eruption to get to this point, by just winning that battle up against Insane. So now they have to win the rifle battles, and they're falling.
Yeah.
A-Bear getting one, Cyber getting one. Oh.
I talked about this on the desk before the first map started, right? I was, oh, okay, that's disgusting from Dre.
He just wants to take this map into his own hands.
Yeah, no, I talked about this, and the main component from Raleigh to me, right, is you're able to get that first pick, but what are you gonna do with it once you get that first pick? And Dre got that first pick, but they haven't been able to do anything with it. And Dre gets the second pick, and it's a 3-on-3, but they still.
Will Dre get a third here? Does A-Bear go forward? He does. Dre's 3 on the round. Traded out, but Cybernetics will fall 2v1. and they're gonna collide. It's a sight where they get ever so closer. Are they the Titanic? Is Stumpy the iceberg? Can he win this one out? First one on the headshot. The swing wide and the
Guys!
spray is good.
Now,
Stumpy sinks their ship and gets the Hitmen to 15.
Now the problem here is a couple rounds ago, the Hitmen had the opportunity to close it out. They had 14 points. They had the opportunity to get to 15 and set Anemones onto 0 money. Right? Anemones have money now. They need to win another gun round now in order to get this going, or they're gonna give more rounds up to Anemones.
That's true, but honestly, they can afford to give a couple rounds as long as they can win it out. Just one more needed for the Hitmen. Grand Finals feeling so close.
The problem is if the Hitmen lose this round, they give them 12 and 13.
Oh, that's true.
And we're playing for very close, like very close margins there, and that's a little too close for comfort at one point.
That's true, but they must be comfortable with an opening pick.
Yeah, no, opening
One
pick's good
problem
for
is
everyone.
there's no util. So if the
Well-
Anemones get a fast exit going on, this could be it. But whoa, wait a second. Stumpy's pushed into apps.
Yeah, Stumpy is super far pushed forward, and this should be an awakening
might be
call
it.
to Failology.
This might be
and
GG well
Euphoria.
played.
No chance they check this, right? Let them
I
go
mean,
buy
there's a
something.
chance, but they also have to win the duel. Waiting up close, Stumpy has walked here the entire way. Another player coming from underpass. They don't. First one, Stumpy finds it. The trade. That trade is so important. Now the race is on. They have to get to this site or they have to rotate out now. What will the decision be? Euphoria is bringing bomb forwards.
Yeah, they're bringing the bomb forwards, but Euphoria's on such low health here. Yeah, that's
Oh,
the bomb gone. It's out of the
sniped
position
away.
of Dre now. It's gonna be
Yeah,
all
Dre and
on
Deluxe
Dre.
have to win
Something
this one,
here.
but Dre's gotten a kill. Deluxe with one as well. There's a player out close. Goes down to Zyra. Deluxe can trade that one back. Planning on default means that A-Bear can't deny this, but perhaps he finds the timing here. No! Deluxe headshots him out of the round. Gone. Goodbye. And hello to round 28. Hello to a broken economy of the Hitmen and potential overtime.
Right, this should be 13 to 15 here. The Hitmen should reasonably not win this game on this round. So we're at a point now where it's 13 to 15. You go into it, okay, and you're feeding Failology some frags, which is not the worst person to feed on this team frags right now.
I mean, but if Failology gets confident, if Dre continues to do good, Deluxe continues to show up, maybe this is where they get it. Cyber one back, Stumpy last alive, the B anchor, the classic B anchor, just stuck to rotate into A. He doesn't know what to do. He's waving his mouse around, pretending like he's got wall hacks. Just a little off. No, a little more to the right, Stumpy. You can get him. Oh no, Failology with the headshot. And Anemones, 13 to 15, they have one more round to win. If they win it, they break the Hitman economy again. Yes, Hitman will have a force up, but this is the Hitman's best chance to win 2-0.
This right here is Hitman's best chance. Otherwise, we're going to overtime. Almost certainly, right? There's not really a choice. That's an uncharacteristic miss there from Dre, and that's a decent amount of health taken down.
Amaryl wants the opening. If Amaryl kills Stumpy, this could just be B open. But Stumpy spotted him. Backs up, and Mikey's rotated in now. Amaryl slowing it down. They had bomb here for a little bit, but they're going to bring it back. They're going to reset back towards A. Amaryl perhaps plays this fake, or perhaps plays this flank. 4 players here to exec. Zyra here to hold. This is it. This is for that third map, and Deluxe, instantly, we know he wants it. He didn't get to play the first. He is here to play on the second. Euphoria is already into sight. A-Bear just waiting, trying to dodge that flash. Sees the head of Failology, takes it off, and takes the second one as well. The star player on 26 kills. And Mikey's even gone up ticket. That's another one. They're starting to crumble. Said this was the Hitmen's best chance, and it looks like they're going to take it. Hitmen 2-0. A good fight from the Anemones, but Mikey, Z, A-Bear, Cybernetics, Zyra, and Stumpy are together going to be there in those finals.
They absolutely are, and it's a big win right there for Hitmen. They had a very, very good nuke. The Mirage was a little bit closer, but it was still nuke. Nuke was definitely the close map there as my camera decides to die.
Your poor camera. What the heck is going on?
Hold on.
We get Eldritch
Oh, no.
Abomination Mechatronic.
Hold on, we're fixing this. We're gonna fix this.
All right, well, you can
Fix
fix
this.
that, but you can't
There we
fix
go.
that Mirage game.
No.
They tried to patch the holes, but they just sunk. It really just came down to that amazing clutch there from Stumpy, that 1 versus 2 on the A site. And then along with that, they would just hemorrhage picks. If they didn't get an opening in one of these rounds,
They weren't getting
together
around.
they just couldn't win them. And
Yeah.
so unable to fight from behind, they fall, and so Hitmen can rise. They can rise to that finals where they're going to be facing against the Zoomers. That's going to be an exciting one,
a
especially
fun
with how the
finals.
Zoomers have won each of their games 2-0.
I actually think that means that game will have nobody that has previously won a trophy.
That's an exciting one.
It means everyone in that game, it will be their first trophy. I actually think that. Let me triple check that. Okay, no, I was gonna say FCL has won a trophy before. He's the only one as part of that game, and by part I mean he's just the GM.
Yeah, he's the GM, so he could get another trophy. But other than that, a bunch of new faces, at least to those
some old
finals.
faces. I mean, Freeman's there.
I mean, okay, yeah. We should just call the team the Boomers at that point. But
it's very funny to me that team is called the Zoomers, and yet have like not Zoomers on it. Sorry, not the point. Hitman just had a very good game there, taking it 2-0 against Anemones. Sorry, Hitmem.
yeah,
Hitmem.
Hitmem. We don't even get to see Overpass. I thought that
No.
would have been real exciting, but they just
Overpass
couldn't
would've
take
been
us through
fun.
Mirage. Perhaps Nuke would have been closer if they had Deluxe, but those are all just ifs, ands, and buts. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the Counter-Strike that did transpire.
Wow.
And whew, that was some good Counter-Strike. Honestly, with how close some of those rounds were, they made it exciting on Mirage.
They
And
did make it exciting. I mean, that
for an
those-
Anemones that
those-
weren't the favorites, I like that.
Yeah, the last like 4 or 5 rounds there where we had the lose your gun round, have to lose the eco, lose the gun round, lose the eco. Where on both those gun rounds, it was so close to being able to win that. It was just, it was a little heartbreaking not being able to see the W there come through on either of those gun rounds, but they got to it in the end.
Yep, they got to it in the end. I think we're gonna try to get to a winner's interview.
Are we?
Not sure who we want to bring in. I mean, I have a personally biased idea.
What's
I'm
your
gonna go ahead and
biased idea?
contact them. I want to talk to Mikey Z. I want to talk to Mikey. This guy's a gamer. Gotta get him in here, get him into that interviews waiting chat. There it is. The communication has gone out. We'll get him in here.
Wait, you thought I
Get
was?
to talk to
Did
him.
you communicate, or was I supposed to communicate?
I have
that?
communicated.
Okay.
There they are. Let's start with Mikey. I want to ask him some
Mikey
questions and we'll
Z.
drag the rest in. All right.
Huh?
Mikey, we're going to start with you.
All right.
Pulled you in. You've made it to finals in your very first season, sort of leading the team there. How does it feel?
No idea. It feels great.
Okay.
Easy
We
for
take that.
Hitman.
There.
All right.
Easy,
Easy
W.
for Hitman.
How relieved were you in that nuke game to not have to face Deluxe? Did your confidence in pistol rounds go up by about 80%?
No, we honestly wanted to play against the luck. Outright. We'd rather play against
fair.
the full team.
That's very fair. And I mean, you proved you could win against the full team on your map pick there on Mirage.
Yeah.
Coming into this, did you expect the map veto to go that way? Did you expect Nuke to come through on the Anemone side, and were you prepping Mirage the whole time?
We were prepping Inferno,
That's
and they
fair.
picked Nuke.
And then you stomped the first half.
Yep.
Was
No
that a
preparation.
planned stomp? Have you guys played Nuke?
We've done one scrim against the minor team.
That's
Got
something.
it. So remember
Yep.
everything I said before about pugging on Nuke? Apparently I was very wrong.
I
Great.
mean, you can pug on Nuke if Mikey Z gets an ace in the very first round of the
And then
game.
Stumpy gets an ace the next round after.
That was ridiculous.
Like that's how we start this off. That's insane.
Oh
Alright.
boy. All right, I think we should start pulling in the rest of the team. I just want to get a couple words from them, see how they're
Yeah.
feeling, and then we can close up this one because I mean, you guys delivered some great CS.
All right.
All right, boys.
There's like a whole gang here.
Yeah, don't all answer at once.
Unless
But
you want
I do want to hear though. How does it feel? How does it feel to make it to those finals?
Huh? What?
Amazing.
Feels
It's a
fucking
great
great.
feeling. You know, we've been working hard.
Oh, Mega's
And,
looking fancy.
We had
no.
a good pickup,
Wait.
picked up Cybernetics, and it's been great integrating him into our team and playing with him. Honestly, I really, really enjoy playing with Cybernetics. And just our entire team, we have good comms,
Oh,
good teamwork,
thanks,
good
Saber.
working together.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to our team for the teamwork. You know, we're just everybody's so hyped. Doesn't matter who wins the clutch. You know, everybody's screaming nice and let's go. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
That's awesome. I guess one thing I do want to ask is that next up to face, you guys have the Zoomers, which is a team that recently picked up Octo, has a lot of firepower now.
Yes.
And at the same time, they've won each of their games in a very dominating 2-0 fashion to get thus far, to get to the finals, and now to face you guys. How are you
2-0
feeling going
incoming.
into them? Do you have any words to say before that matchup?
I mean,
2-0 incoming.
I think we all know that the other side of the division has been weaker the entire season. So, I mean, not trying to talk trash to any team or anybody, but it's just even the stats themselves show it. I mean, I think there was one team that was tied with us for the like top seed, I guess, or top amount of wins, and
That was
I don't
Eruption.
know. Well,
Mhm.
Eruption was, and then I think that the Zoomers also had around 10 or 11 at the end of the season. So.
Yeah.
How do you
We-
guys feel against going up like the oldest team in the league? Because Lindley is their second youngest player at 24 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, wow. Well,
Wait, and their name is the
We're-
Zoomers? That doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
because to be fair, their elite
We're gonna
team
put them
is
in the
even
retirement
older.
home.
They
We're gonna
gotta be
put
the
them in the
boomers.
retirement home.
Their elite team, the Boomers, is even older. So comparatively, they're in the right place. How do you guys feel against? None of you are very old, as far as I'm aware.
Abear's Abear's a fucking boomer, man.
well,
Are you
I'll
kidding?
be 24 next month.
Okay, but
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
still younger than their second youngest player. You guys,
Yeah.
average age-wise, so much slower. Do you think that experience is going to be a factor going into this game?
I mean, I don't think age is the factor as much as how much time and how much quality time you spent playing CS and playing CS in like
Same.
the 5v5 environment. So I would say depends on how, you know, how much they've played 5v5 and how much they're gelling as a team. I mean, Octo was a great pickup, and that makes them definitely more dangerous than they were before. So yeah, just depends. We'll see. You know, luckily we have a game to figure out who's the better team coming up. So stay tuned in.
Oh, we definitely do, and well, I don't want to stop you guys from going out and celebrating this win anymore. So I just want to say thank you guys for giving us these few words here. Thank you guys for jumping in, and thank you for the great Counter-Strike that you have provided us. And good luck in those grand finals coming up.
Thanks.
Thank
Go
you.
Hitmen.
All right, big thank you to the Hitmen for joining up in the call tonight. You got any last words?
Overall, I just want to say this game went about how expected with that firepower. But I want to say Dre did a great job in that second game. Really enabled a comeback that almost happened for the Anemones. And Deluxe finally coming in and actually fragging really well. I'm happy for those two players for showing up. I'm happy for the Anemones to playing a great season. But at the same time, the Hitmen were the stronger team. They've made it through, and I'm excited for the Zoomers Hitmen matchup this Thursday.
I'm excited for it as well, and the two of us will be back for that cast. We will see you all on Thursday. I've been Mechatronic. This has been Fuffy. Shade has been behind the scenes on the sticks and working the slides. Thank you to everybody watching. We will see you all again on Thursday.